Welcome to MLB presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of four between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Bowie Bay Sox. The Yard Goats are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Tyler Herb. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, runner in scoring position with two gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first. Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 47 thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
We were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Mundell, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Willie Abreu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Willie Abreu.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The batter,
Into the box, Carlos Herrera, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Hartford Yard Goats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Kinley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brian Shaw closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Hart and the Bowie Bay Sox. The Yard Goats are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Josh Rogers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the 1st inning.
So stepping in, Danny Freeman. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one.
Get out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Danny Freeman.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
There you go. Find it.
Throw gets
Find
him.
it.
2 down. Stepping in, Kareem David.
Now batting. The right fielder, Kareem
Here comes the 0-1.
David.
To third, this could be 2. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second. Here now is Jose Rondon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. To third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Rogers. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Albert Abreu gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Danny Freeman, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Find the ball. That boy,
hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
At the plate, Brian Mundell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian Mundell.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Settling in now, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Freeman.
Hit hard towards center.
Nice rip, big dog.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
The first baseman, Brian Mundell.
Now the payoff pitch home. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Danny Freeman. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Daza on second. Tapia at first with no outs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Right to him. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box now, Brian Mundell. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So striding forward now, Vince Fernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Danny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center, and this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Florial on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready now, Vince Fernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fernandez.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And a double steal try here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gilliam is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Striding into the box, Anthony Siegler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
The ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. The Yard Goats, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jordan Foley wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brian Shaw wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the Standing in, Danny Freeman. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Gilliam is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a line drive. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Abreu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Slow little grounder left side.
Pick up the ball.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Willie Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
You're up.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Carlos Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Rabago. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Weak roller right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So that'll go into the books. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Danny Freeman, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go. All right, find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they open up a 4-run lead.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Yard Goats posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Ashton Godot earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey, stay hard up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground.
Get down, slide.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here. Digging in, Max Burt.
Now batting, third baseman.
The set and the 1-1. He's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Florio will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Ruda. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. In now, John White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. Very well, he hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So digging in now, Brian Mundell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Hey, needs you right here. One time.
Digging in now, Willie Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner's on his way to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 8-3 tonight. The Trenton Thunder rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Bettis wins his 3rd of the season.